What it is, your boy Campus King DJ VP, and you're tuned in to week number 3. Let's dive right into it. This week I'm going to talk about what you need to do as an artist. How do you brand yourself? First of all, there's a lot of stuff that you have to do before you even think about putting music out. So number one, register with all the music corporations that you need to, like ASCAP or BMI. If you don't know what those are corporations that protect your rights, your royalties, collect all that money. But it's good to already be a member of one before you even start putting music out. So ASCAP and BMI are one of the many. Then there's Sound Exchange. You either choose ASCAP or BMI. You can't choose both. So one or the other. Do your own research. See which one works the best for you. They're pretty much the same, but there's a little bit different things going on there. But anyways, Sound Exchange and Mediabase. So these are the minimum that you have to register and do your research and find out which one is for what and what they all do. Because if I go into all of this, the video is going to be super long. So registering, copywriting, but you can't copyright music that doesn't belong to you. So you can't copyright a song if you haven't paid for the beat. So let's start off with that. It's okay to go online and find beats. Some of them allow you to record demos and do mixtapes and that kind of stuff. So that's okay for that, to download all those musics. But you can't copyright something that you haven't paid for. When you go purchase a beat, make sure you have a split sheet if you haven't purchased it completely out. And if you have, make sure you have paperwork to prove that you paid for that song. Make sure you have trackouts for all your beats. Trackouts is very important in a mixing process. You want that beat mixed properly. A lot of times nowadays, there's producers and there's beat makers. They're not the same. Producer's gonna give you a track out. It's gonna be mixed. It's gonna sound unbelievable. A beat maker is not gonna give you that. A beat maker is gonna give you an MP3 or maybe a wave if you get lucky. That's it. And they're gonna do some kind of makeshift mixing, maybe. 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. So there's a difference between a beat maker and a producer. Track outs. What is a track out? A track out is every single instrument rendered out in each track. So if you have drums, those drums. If you have a bass, that bass, horn, keyboards, synth, everything, every single instrument has its own track. So you can mix it later. So that's very important to get track outs of tracks. Once you have those track outs, you have your paperwork and you have it recorded. Now you can actually get it copyrighted. That means it belongs to you. Now before you put that out, you get it mixed and mastered. Before you do that, it's very important that you get your entity, your branding together. So first of all, a logo. You want to start with the same logo from day one. So yes, you might have to pay for it instead of having your homeboy that's good at Photoshop doing it. Go pay a professional to do it. They will give you a nice professional logo and you use that logo on everything because you want to brand it, from CD covers to everything, t-shirts to flyers. Everything has to have that brand. Second of all, get a tag, something that identifies you. If you're a producer, make sure you have a tag that stands out and it's not sounding the same as everybody else's. If you're a rapper, some rappers have taglines. You don't have to have tags. For example, Lil Wayne has the lighting of a cigarette on the beginning of every freaking track. The Road Music has now presented the Road Music. You have Wide Frame that has that whoa sound. You have AK Prime that does it. This is an AK Prime exclusive, or you're listening to an AK Prime exclusive. I forget which one. Have something that differentiates you from everybody else. It's very important. Once you have your brand set, you have mixed master product. Now it's time to go work that product. What's the easiest way to work it? Sure, there's MP3 servicing sites out there, but you want to build relationships. You want to go out there and talk to the DJs, but not only just show up at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock when it's prime time at the club, give them a CD.
Hey man, check this out.
They don't have time to listen to you. They're working. So go out there when there's nobody there. You know, at the beginning of the night or at the end of the night, how about you help the DJ carry his stuff to the goddamn gig, or grab his stuff from the gig and help him take it to the car? Wow, that's unbelievable. That's called building a relationship. If you actually care about the DJ, just like you want him to care about your song, do that. Care about what the DJ brings to the table. The DJ is playing your shit. You want him to take your song as important as him collecting that paycheck at the end of the night. Why don't you help him get gigs? Why don't you help promote him and his music and mixtapes, and even if you're not on it, or a mix or radio show, whatever he's doing, why don't you promote that? Because you want him to promote you for free, but you're not willing to do the same. Build a relationship with a DJ that has a future. And by that, I mean a DJ that actually takes pride in his craft, not just somebody that is out there spinning for $50 every night. Yeah, that was a shot for you undercutting DJs. I don't care. So once you've created a relationship with that DJ will break your record. And not only that one record, every single record you put out. So it's very important to build that relationship. So having said that, do not put out an album every year if you don't have a fan base. Why would you put an album out if you don't have anybody buying your record? You're giving it out for free. Nobody's buying it. There's ways to track that. It's called SoundScan. Anybody that's in business can pull that up and tell how many you've sold. So whenever you're going out,
I'm making money, I'm selling records.
I can pull that up. I can tell you exactly how many you've sold. So having said that, don't put out an EP without the anticipation. So artists that I work with, and we work on EPs, we use that as demos to send out to record labels, to have a catalog. So when the record label does get interested, we have a catalog to show you. Oh, well, here's 6 albums that we've already worked on. Tell us what you think. But don't put out EP after EP after EP and it gets nothing. It doesn't get a buzz. It doesn't track any kind of numbers. Nothing. Why put out an EP? Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time and money into a full-length album when you don't have the money to push it. Why don't you work on a single that is garnering some kind of interest and put money behind that? Work on your brand. Work on your music, work on your fan base, and connect with that fan base. That's one thing people don't do nowadays, is connect with their fan base. I watched a video with Taylor Swift she did for Christmas, and found out information about what they liked, what they did, and bought them Christmas gifts and sent them to them. At one point, she followed one of her fans that she already had met, but she hadn't met her son, and went to her house and delivered her son gifts. That shows that you care about your fans. And then you wonder why she sold so many records. Because she's white. No, because she cares about her fans and she's sincere about it. Do you care about your fans? I think the problem is with some musicians and rappers, they don't connect with their fan base. They always showing money in their face.
You a broke bitch.
What? How? What? I'm a broke bitch, but you want me to buy your album? Don't make sense. Stop alienating your own fans. You're not gonna have fans, so you keep calling them broke on each fucking song?
I'm making money, you not. You sitting at home, I'm fucking your bitch.
But you wonder why dudes don't support you. You talking about fucking they bitch.
It's just a song, shawty. It's just a song.
No, fuck that. I understand it's entertainment and it's a character thing and you have to entertain people. But at some point, if everything you rap about is not real, who's going to keep listening to you? But anyways, that's enough of my rant. This has been week number 3 of DJVP. You can look at my previous video here. Check it out. Subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to everything. You know, follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I got Snapchat. Check your boy out. And thank you again for tuning in to week number 3 of DJVP Vlog. See you later.